That man on the right, he's our father, right?
Right.
And on the left, he is my enemy, our enemy. Mine and yours and his too, right?
Right.
Just wanted to make sure.
But what proof have you, Mr. Harris?
I told you, the Hulk got into my core. I counted up and sent it back to him. I have no fence that'll hold it. I told him so, warned him. The next time, I put the Hulk in my pen. When he came to get it, I gave him enough wire to patch up his pen. So the next time, I put the Hulk up and kept it. I rode down to his house and saw the wire I gave him still rolled on the spool in his yard. I told him he could have the Hulk when he paid me $1 fee. That evening, a nigger came with $1 and got the Hulk. He was a strange nigger. He said to tell you wood and hay can burn. I said, what? That what he said to tell you, the nigger said. Wood and hay can burn. That night, my burn burned. I got the stock out, but I lost the burn.
Where's the nigger? Did you got him?
He was a strange nigger, I told you. I don't know what became of him.
But that's not proof. Don't you see that's not proof?
Get that boy up here. He knows. Not him, the little one, the boy.
Come here, boy.
He aims for me to lie, and I'll have to do it.
What's your name, boy?
Colonel Sartoris Snopes, sir.
Hey, talk louder, Colonels or tourists. I reckon anybody named for colonels or tourists in this country can't help but tell the truth, can they?
Tell the truth, but he's my enemy. My enemy.
Mr. Harris, do you want me to question this boy?
No, damnation. Stay out of here.
This case is closed. I can't find against you, Mr. Snopes. But I can give you advice. Leave this country and don't come back to it.
I do. I don't figure to stay in a country among people who...
He said something unspeakable and vile, addressed to no one.
That'll do. Take your wagon and get out of this country before dark. Case dismissed.
You motherfucking barn burner!
Get into the car. Get in.
He's hurt. Let me get some water and wash.
Get into the car.
Forever. Maybe he's done satisfied now that his...
Does it hurt?
No, it don't hurt, Mama. Let me be.
Can't you just wipe off the blood before it dries?
I'll wash tonight, Mama. Let me be. I am telling you. Where's we going, Auntie?
None of us knows. We're going to a campsite.
Follow me, son. You were about to tell them. No. You would have told him. You gotta be a man, son. So you gotta learn. You gotta learn to stick to your own blood, or you ain't gonna have any blood to stick to you. Don't you understand that any man there this morning would? Don't you understand? All they wanted is a chance to get at me. Because they knew I had them beat. Huh? Answer me.
Yes.
Go to bed. We're leaving tomorrow.
The next morning,
So here's your new house.
Likely he ain't fitting for house.
Nevertheless, fit it will, and you'll hug it and like it. Get out of that chair and help your mom out. You there? When they're done with the unloading, take the team to the barn and feed them.
You come with me.
Me?
Yes, you.
Abner!
I reckon I'll have a word with the man, aiming to begin tomorrow, holding my body and soul for the next 8 months. Come on, boy.
It's as big as a courthouse. They're safe from him. People whose lives are a part of this peace and dignity are beyond his touch. He's no more to them than a buzzing wasp, capable of stinging for a little moment, but that's all. The spell of this peace and dignity, rendering even the barns and stable and cribs which belong to it impervious to the puny flames he might contrive. Well, still, maybe he'll feel it too. Maybe it'll even change him now from what maybe he couldn't help but be.
Wipe your foot, white man, before you come in here.
Get out of my way, nigger.
I tried. I told him to. Hey, get the hell off of my property.
Pretty and clean, isn't it? That's white. Never's white. Probably it ain't white enough to suit him. Maybe he wants to mix some white with it.
Make it clean till tomorrow.
Girl! Come here and wash this. It's Major Despain's rug we've got.
You sorry if you ain't gonna go on and set up the hose.
Don't go dragging it like that. Go on. Pick it up.
If I thought enough of a rug to get it all the way from France, I wouldn't keep it where all the folks coming in with trumpet on it.
Girl, start cleaning it now.
Abner, let me do it!
You go back and get dinner. I'll attend to this. Keep cleaning, girl. Keep cleaning until there's nothing but the bare thread left.
But this is a harsh homemade light, Pa. It ain't good for the fabric.
Abner, that's filthy! It'll gonna stain the whole rug!
Later that night.
Sister, you've done so much to clean up the rug, Pat. Major Despain is gonna love it.
The next morning.
You must realize that you have ruined that rug. Wasn't there anybody there, any of your women? It cost $100, but you never had $100 and you never will. So I'm going to charge you 20 bushels of corn against your crop. I'll add it in your contract, and when you come to the commissary, you can sign it. That will keep Mr. Despain quiet, but maybe next time it will teach you to wipe off your feet before you enter the house again.
Pat, you done the best you could. If she wanted done different, why didn't she come and tell you? She won't get no 20 bushels, she won't get none. We'll gather it and we'll hide it. I can watch.
Did you put the cutter back in the straight stock as I told you?
No, sir.
Go and put it.
During the rest of that week, he worked steadily, at what was within his scope and some which was beyond it, with an industry that did not need to be driven, nor even commanded, twice.
Maybe this is the end of it. Maybe even the 20 bushels that seems hard to have to pay for just a rug will be a cheap price for him to stop forever and always from being what he used to be. Maybe she even won't collect the 20 bushels. Maybe it'll all add up and balance and vanish. Corn, rug, fire, the terror and grief, the being pulled two ways like between two teams of horses, gone, done with forever and ever.
Dear you.
She ain't done it! She ain't...
Go back to the wagon!
Burned? Do I understand this rug was burned too?
Does anybody here claim it was? Then you go back to the wagon right now.
And you claim 20 bushels of corn is too high for the damage you did to the rug.
Well,
She brought the rug to me and said she wanted the tracks to be washed out of it. So, I washed the tracks out and took the rug to her.
But you didn't carry the rug back to him in the same condition it was in before you made the tracks on it. But you declined to answer that, Mr. Snopes? I'm gonna find against you, Mr. Snopes. I'm gonna find that you were responsible for the injury to Major Despain's rug and hold you liable for it. But 20 bushels of corn seems a little high for a man in your circumstances to have to pay. Major Despain claims it cost $100. October corn will be worth about 50 cents. I figure that if Major Despain can stand a $95 loss on something he paid cash for, you can stand a $5 loss you haven't earned yet. I hold you in damages for Major Despain to the amount of 10 bushels of corn over and above your contract with him to pay to him out of your crop at gathering time. Court adjourned.
He won't get no 20 bushels. He won't get one.
Do you really think so? We're gonna wait till October anyways. It's time to eat. Here you are. I think we should go to the horse yard today. Look at all the horses cantering around. It'll be fun, Sardi. And then we'll go to our home. I got a lot of things to do.
That night,
Shut up!
No, Abner, no!
You there, Sardi? Go bring some can of oil that we were oiling the car with.
What? What are you?
Go bring the oil. Go.
I could keep on. I could run on and never look back. Never need to see his face again. But I can't. I can't. Ain't you gonna send a nigger this time? At least you sent a nigger before.
Pour this bottle into the big one and go on. I'll catch up with you.
Better tie him up to the bedpost.
And do as I say. Hold him! Hold him! Not you! Lenny, take hold of him. I wanted you to do. We'll hold him better than that. You know what he'll do if he gets loose? He'll go yonder to Major Despain's home. Maybe I better lock him.
No, I'll hold him. I'll hold him.
See that you do then.
Let me go. Let me go. I don't want to have to hit you.
Let him go. If you don't go before God, I'm going up there myself.
Don't you see I can't? Oh, Sardi! Oh, help me, Lizzie! Help me! Oh, catch him! Everybody!
This pain. Where's this pain? Barn! Barn!
Barn?
Yes, barn!
Catch him! Go get my car. Go get my car. Yes, ma'am.
It's on fire. Pep! Pep! Father! Father!
At midnight, he was sitting on the crest of a hill.
Father. My father. He was brave. He was. He fought in the war. He was in Colonel Sauterus's cavalry. He was brave. He was.
The boy did not know that his father had gone to that war as a mercenary, giving no fidelity to no man or army or flag, seeking only booty. The slow constellations wheeled on. It would be dawn, and then sun up after a while, and he would be hungry. But that would be tomorrow, and now he was only cold, and walking would cure that. His breathing was easier now, and he decided to get up and go on. He did not look back.